How did you guys get here? What did you have to do to get here?
I think we've worked hard all season, and we've kind of learned from the mistakes we've made and learned from different aspects of our game, and just by getting better every day in practice has allowed us to be in the spot we are right now.
Emily, what would you say is the best thing you guys have going for you right now?
I'd say the energy and mindset going into postseason. We kind of had faced a couple obstacles with the losses midway through season, and since then I think we've grown a lot as a team. And now we know what's at stake and what we're really working for.
Add anything to that, Dave?
No, I think we started strong. I don't really know what happened. We lost some close matches, but we regrouped, and the team was very determined to be better. We worked hard in the practice gym. We tweaked some things along the way, and we finished the regular season very strong. And you know, I think we're playing really good volleyball now, and hope to continue in the playoffs.
Emily, as good as it feels to be at home, is there more pressure?
I guess you could look at it that way, but I think it's a huge advantage for us. And it's not so much pressure, but I think just excitement going into the tournament. And when we play at home, we tend to have better matches than on the road. We kind of struggle a little bit, so I think it's huge for us to be at home this weekend.
Do you think that it's almost like you guys are playing an NCAA match every time you're at home, whereas these other teams get to the NCAA and they get this? It's kind of like a double whammy. Is that good or bad for you? He doesn't get it. You guys answer.
I mean, I think like you said, it is probably eye-opening when teams come in and you play in front of such a large crowd, and I know we're going to have a lot of fans this weekend, so I think it's a little bit overwhelming maybe, but I think like you said, we're used to it, and we're excited to get to play in front of our home fans.
Since you had a couple of unexpected losses in the middle of the season, does that help you in this situation to remain focused on the task at hand and not look ahead to the next night's potential match?
I think that always teaches you something. No matter what, when you hit kind of rough spots in the season or something like that, you're always learning something new. So I think that taught us to take it one game at a time before we can really get to the end goal.
Emily, just getting back to that other question, I'm just wondering if those teams get inspiration from being in the NCAA. For a lot of teams, they thrive in this kind of atmosphere, which they haven't seen before. Whereas you guys you see this all the time. So is that a disadvantage to you?
It can be if they're coming out strong, excited to be in the tournament, and giving it everything they have, really nothing to lose. With us, I feel we are expected to win maybe in this situation, and so I could see that being a disadvantage. But in this case, knowing that it's postseason, it's not a regular season match anymore, and what we're really working for, 6 more matches left, I think we're going to come out with a different mentality, and yeah, it'll be high energy and exciting for everyone playing.
When you folks won at Santa Barbara in 5, did you feel like you turned a corner after that match? Or got back on the track that you guys had earlier?
Yeah, that was our first 5-set game that we had won since Creighton, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think that was pretty big for us. But even that match, we weren't playing really to our full potential, I would say. And after that, we started picking up in practice, and since then have come a long way and played a lot better then.
Agree with that, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have our best match in Santa Barbara, but we fought hard, and we just somehow managed to win. But I think Emily's right. We got back, and I think that's when we had a little change of the lineup, and we just, I think we were, forced to look at some things on our team, and we still, I thought, could be better. And I think after that match, we came home and regrouped, and then I think we started to believe in ourselves and play better.
How big has Mendoza been?
Mendoza has just surprised me game after game. She just makes plays, and we had her in the right back for a long time, and then we switched her over to the middle back, and she's not your typical middle back player with a lot of range. She just, she has great hand-eye coordination and seems to come up with some big digs. She's not the most athletic player on our team, but she makes more plays than anybody else. And I can't say enough about how she's picked us up.